and thus I appear.
All right, let's see how that looked. It's weird, why is it? Weird, weird, weird.
And thus I appear.
Okay. All right, so I'm testing this out. I'm just gonna walk away for a sec. I have a stream set up for tomorrow or scheduled for tomorrow with Freeman's Journal. He's actually gotten an AWS cert, and I want to talk to him about that, plus some other things, especially in tech, and kind of like why he did it. So it's kind of what I want to get into. All right, let me see how that sounds.
And thus I appear.
Talk to him about that.
Ah.
Plus some other things. Okay, great. Lion of MGTOW, salute, brother. What's up, man? Appreciate you. Oh, man. Hope everything's good with you, man. Testing out this whole setup. I've had it up for a while now, especially with, you know, all of the insulation. I got the insulation done in here. It's so much cooler, so much better. I don't have a heat source in here, though, so it's gonna suck in winter here in a little bit, but we'll see. I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do with this mic, where I want it, but I'll listen back on this stream. Yeah, check my community tab. Freeman's Journal did a video a couple of months back, 2 months back now, where he got his AWS cert. So we are going to do a stream about that tomorrow. I scheduled it with him. He was gracious enough to give me some of his time. So super happy about that. I do want to test how everything is looking here. So let's test right. Okay, all right, cool. So this looks nice. One thing I want to test are things like these camera angles. Hey, so I got these are some fairly, I would say, inexpensive Armcrest 4K cameras. So these are really nice in terms of the video quality that they give, and I was able to kind of like tweak them to my liking. There is a little bit of a delay, so like you'll see this. So it's faster on this little screen here, or on my OBS cam, or OBS bot cam, and that's working great. Oh, okay. Oh, sweet. So I'm also like testing out or looking at other things here, so I can see the chat here. Ah, this is nice. Lion of MGTOW, appreciate you. So how long did it take him to get it? I'm not sure, man. I don't I watch. He has a video up on his channel, so if you check my community tab, he'll talk about him getting into it. I don't think I doubt it was it probably wasn't that long for him, man. He seems like a pretty smart guy. He's not a technical guy though. He's actually no. Fuck. What am I talking about? No, he is a technical guy. I just forgot. I always mix that up with him doing real estate. What's his name? Chris in the space. Christopher Hutchinson. Volcanus, salute to you, brother, man. Appreciate you. Hey, man, appreciate you always showing support to the people that you like to support, man. That's awesome. You know, in terms of I just noticed my knuckles is ashy. In dust we trust. Yeah, appreciate you always showing support. So yeah, I forgot. He actually works in tech. I totally forgot about that. But yeah, he got an AWS cert, and he said that one's actually going away pretty soon, I think. So it's definitely something that you should. That's probably going to be replaced with something else. But what I'm seeing now is I'm probably going to start reading Java, because I'm seeing a lot of back-end Java jobs, and I kind of want to, in a sense, get on that train. I don't like Java because it seems so verbose, or not verbose, but there's just so much to it in terms of how can I say it? There's so much to it in terms of there's a large ecosystem. It's well known. It's deployed all over, but it just seems so kind of like old school, archaic. Got to build and stuff like that. So I want to get into it. Probably even get into Golang as well. That would be kind of nice to get into Go. So I think I have a book for that as well. But yeah, I wanted to test this setup. So man, so I got everything. Oh, it looks like I'm coming in. Let me know if the audio is cracking at all, guys. I can turn it down so I don't like kill people with stuff. So I just turned it down a little bit so it doesn't peak out. Let's turn it right there. So there's that. So this is me sharing my full screen here, which is pretty cool. I like that. I like that. And then this is kind of like the view I really want to work with here. I really kind of like want to see how this works, how this looks, especially streaming. What's nice about this view is there's a lot of static pieces, but then there are pieces that change, like the camera's at the top there. I think that's really cool in terms of that, how dynamic that is. Oh, by the way, this software is Ecamm Live. It is only for Mac, the Mac platform. I don't know if they're going to do Windows or Linux or anything like that. Probably be easier for them to put it over on Linux than it is to put it on Windows. Maybe, who knows? But yeah, I think I might go to the gym later on tonight, man, because I ain't got really much to do. But yeah, Lina MGTOW, back to your question. We'll probably be asking him that and more tomorrow. Also, another thing that's nice about this is I have another screen over here. So I can get long form or long, what's it called? Long images and things like that. So that's pretty cool. Or long form content pages and stuff like that. So Amazon.com. Oh, okay, so they got a memory saver feature. That's pretty cool. So yeah, like I can look at longer pages. Let's look at some cars. Oh, I don't have that set up on this here. Goose.com. I was just out at a Circle K, and it's like my homegirl's sister or something like that. She was out there. And she had a nice charger. I really like that. But yeah, so like you could see a lot going on the screen. I can do a lot with this. Marty put me onto this software. And I really want to get this I really want to start using this whole setup more. So, and this is cool because like you can see like whole things here, like it's small, and I don't think I'll do like a focus on that screen. This will be for like auxiliary other stuff. That'll be nice. I'm liking also how like it was easy to just get started with this. I am going to be doing some electrical work here right now. The garage pad is in place, which is pretty freaking cool. I'm super happy about that. But I wanted to, what I'm going to do here in a little bit is work on setting up a light. I got to put a plug on it, and I don't think I have an end for it. We'll see. Okay, this one's kind of annoying putting it here. But what's nice about this whole screen is that I can actually see like all your chats. It's all built into the software itself, which is nice. So that shows up here for you guys, or from you guys, which is really cool. I think that's really nice. All right, cool. And then I have like, so there on this setup, there's 3 screens. I won't move my camera because the cable's not easy. It's pretty thick cable. But there's 3 screens. There's the larger screen here on my left-hand side, and then the main screen where you see the map of my property, or the Google Maps view of my property in the middle there. And then above that, I have a screen that only I see, and that shows me the feed of everything that's going on, like how it looks to you all and things like that. The only thing I do not know is if like a placeholder for comments, like that right there, I wonder if it's like, yeah, I kind of got to see this, like how it looks on YouTube. That's cool. You guys can see like 2 different things. So yeah, it only shows viewer name. I kind of got to see this, like, here you go, take that off. So it shows viewer name, so let's fix that if we can. Also, I want to look at freaking Ford Mustangs, man. I didn't want a Ford Mustang, I don't know why. I also like they got the Ford Mustang, like, Mach 1 or some shit. I don't know, I'm always looking at these things, man. And, you know, I've talked about this before where if, I said this in one of my last videos, if greed is a curse, or if greed is a sin, ambition is a curse. Because I swear to goodness, it's like you're just always unsatisfied in one way, shape, form, or another. You're like, oh, I always want this, I want this, I want this. And it's like you don't really freaking need that. So just like almost like an insatiable hunger. But it doesn't hurt to look until you start to try and buy. And I really can't because my credit is, I wouldn't say fucked, but it is used. It was rode hard and put away wet. So, we gotta start paying stuff off. Oh no, I don't want to see this. This is cool. All right, so that's cool. You can have that on the other screen. You can still see my face and everything like that. We can see the screen within the screen here. Let's go ahead and fix this whole viewer name thing. I want to understand what the problem is with that and how that works. So I'm thinking like, why? So it's a overlay, but then why does it show itself? And another thing is, what's really cool is that you can't see the fact that I'm viewing a window over the main screen. So you still see YouTube and everything like that, but of course I can't see that. I also like the fact that it has like rounded edges. Is that like the YouTube that's doing that? I don't think it's me. Like my stream shows up with rounded edges on YouTube, so that's cool. Got it. So you can also see, what's nice is that even in the bottom right hand corner, I can see the stream. Like, so down, well, you can't see my mouse, I hide that. But down in the bottom right hand corner, you see, let's actually fix that mouse thing because I won't say that's annoying, but I would like you to see the mouse. That would be kind of cool. Stream. Quality, I won't say it's bad or anything, but maybe it could be better. Keep returning on my way. Clicking stream recording. Video. Screen sharing. Why can't you see? I'm trying to find out why you can't see the mouse. Don007 live from the Grizzly Cave. I appreciate you on that, man. Yeah, finally, freaking getting back in this shit, man. Work has been crazy, bro. Work has been crazy. I'm talking like shit's on the deadlines, meetings all over the place. I'm really kind of over it. I was talking about this the other day where it's like, man, I'm not gonna lie. I'd almost like give my vehicles back just so I can get more money again in my pocket and be out of these jobs sooner. But then at the same time, I like what I have. I can like let it go if necessary, of course. But it's like, how can I keep it? And then is me working this hard and everything like that and dealing with the stress of it all worth it? And it's just like you think about stuff like that. So. So yeah, that's something I was thinking about recently. I was like, is it really worth me doing all this shit? I don't know what's going on, but My freaking back of my head is itching like crazy, especially with me doing my damn hair on a regular basis. All right, I'll figure out this mouse thing later. I don't want this to take up all day or all night here. Oh, let's see here. Maybe border. Blend mode, rotation. Zoom to app windows. The Grizzly compound, yes. One portion of it. Yes. I need to. Let me see here. Ooh, that's a nice fucking picture. I used to start streams off where I look at like pictures and stuff because it'll be like a new tab every time, or it'll be in the new tab every time I open it. And I don't stream as much anymore. We will be doing some other stuff pretty soon. There is some stuff happening in the camera switcher above. So if you see, should be the next rotation, but you'll see you see a white circle in the middle cam, and we'll be working on that here in a second. But I'm just testing this whole thing out. New growth about 3 inches. I need a retwist. Yeah. Oh god dang, 3 inches of new growth. God dang. Oh, you're thugging it. You're thugging it, son. You're thugging it. Oh man, let me see if I can get some photos of the maybe on actually, no, I kind of showed it already. I kind of want to move it, so if I see if I can move it somewhere. Share. Yeah, 3 inches of new growth is crazy, dude. I get my hair done like every other week, and that's mainly because I sweat so much with working out. But I cannot be out there with my. I have this thing about my hair being stink. Like it's not an irrational fear, but it's like a fear of some sort where I'm like, yo, I don't want to like talk to somebody or be hitting that motherfucker and then the bitch smell my hair and be like, oh my god, what the fuck is this? I always have that freaking fear, dude. All right. It's just cool too, because I'm setting up like, okay, I can do some stuff off screen that y'all don't see, and then do 1 or 2 things on screen as well. So that's pretty cool. The only thing, also another thing about Macs is like the previewer is just, it's just not that, oh shit, is that MP4? Oh, okay, that's just a regular photo. So concrete pad is in place. That's really nice. The building that I'm in currently, oh, okay, you do see my mouse. That's cool. Maybe it just was hidden on the other, maybe it's just hidden. But you can see here, that is the building that I'm currently in. Really cool because of the insulation. I mean, honestly, best $2,500 I spent, so I'm really happy with it. I think what I'm gonna do though, I'm gonna take the stream out here. I don't want that playing, and I do have to fix the other thing before I get up. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, that's one thing I don't like about Mac is like I can't switch through content, or there's the show items and icons. Okay. All right, maybe I just don't know. Oh, it's definitely I don't know how to do it, but okay, cool. So I guess I can use this. Wait. No. Okay, that's fine. So, The gray building is what I'm in now. I'm actually going to get that repainted. I got the ramps in place, which is really nice. So they were supposed to come today and pull off the wood off, for the framing, but they didn't. I washed it, of course, LOL. Yeah, no. Yeah, I kind of did imply that you didn't wash it. I'm sorry, D-Scott. I'm always separating it when I'm washing sometimes. Wash day every 2 weeks. My fear is pulling on my scalp. Getting it done often. Yeah, so what happens with my hair is like pulling on the scalp and then like really on the back. Like the back is like really soft, I guess, for whatever reason. But there's like irritation. So kind of like, not like razor bumps per se. And it's cool because the camera starts following me and shit. This OBS bot cam is really nice. It's pricey, but it's pretty nice. But so yeah, like I'll have, it's like, it feels like little mini bumps. So not razor bumps per se, but like irritation. And I wear a fucking bonnet, a nice little silk thing, you know what I mean? Like a little Cat Williams joint. And actually it's the Keisha Cole brand fucking bonnet. I got one that's like purple cheetah print. Y'all saw, if y'all go to my community tab, I have a picture of like me looking like I'm like hanging out the car. I'm like, Smokey! And I had that damn purple bonnet on, or purple cheetah print bonnet. And so anyways, with that, putting it on my head, oh, that's another thing. You can just do things like this. So there's gestures that you can do. Right, and then it could zoom in, and that'll like zoom out. So it's little things like that. I gotta get used to that. But I wear that fucking purple cheetah print bonnet, and what it'll do is the part that kind of not adheres, but the strap around your head, it's soft, but it's like from my skin, it causes irritation, and then like I'll be itching all the time, and yeah, I don't know how chicks do it. No wonder they be sometimes so damn crazy, just like tapping their head and all types of shit. I'd be like, what? I don't fucking know. I'm all off topic. Those bumps do itch like a mofo, bro, like a motherfucker. Oh, mic is going in and out. It's muffled. Thank you for that feedback. What about now? How does it sound? Tell me how you feel about that. I'm trying to figure out where I want to position this mic. It's the DJI wireless mics. So, yeah, let me stop moving around too much. It's definitely because I'm moving around. I might have to get like a lapel or the lavalier mic thing. I think I have one from my older setup. Actually, I've been thinking like, hey man, I'm too big. I've been gaining weight again because I haven't been able to work. The camera is amazing. As for the hair, coconut oil. Okay, coconut oil. All right, I think about that. I have this freaking, what's it called, oil? It's like fucking mango infused shit. I don't fucking know. Oh, actually, let me hit this chick back. Ugh, sorry. I met this new chick recently. She's the dude that works at the blood sister, but we doubt each other. Not give too much information. Jeez. Sorry, I'm like reading this text message. I'm all over the place tonight, so jeez. Quicker. I take a chance on her phone. That's the problem with fucking iPhone. People can tell when you read a fucking message. Got to turn read receipts off. Can't know what I'm doing. All right, hit that chick back. Yeah, I did have her ass on red though for a second. All right. Lavarus M, what's up, brother? Yeah, I'm just testing out this setup. I have a stream planned for tomorrow. Also, Don 007, let me know how this sounds, if it sounds any better or anything like that. I might have to get one with like maybe like a better clip or something. I don't know. But this actually has a clip on it. It's a really good clip actually, so maybe I'll be fine. I don't need to buy extra shit. Anyways, concrete pad is in place. It's pretty high up, man. Like, they had to use 29 loads of dirt for this fucking thing, and I did not think it was going to be that way. I could have oriented it a little bit differently. I also blocked the view from my neighbor, which I kind of feel bad. She has this carport, and she used to sit out, and then she would, I guess, overlook the pond a little bit. And now I've pretty much completely blocked the fucking view, and I feel kind of bad about that because I actually love my neighbor. She's really nice. It's a better angle. Ooh. So yeah, she won't see all that, and I won't see all that from me standing over there, which I really don't. So, so I wasn't even thinking about it. But the previously or the original plan was have the orientation parallel to the to this prefab building, the workshop that I'm in now. But my long guy was like, man, it'd be nicer because I wanted to have a nice field back here, or decent sized field. And he was like, yeah, what you should do is just angle it to where it's like, you know, perpendicular. So I was just like, you know, that's a good fucking idea. So it almost forms like a little courtyard. So what I'm going to do is once I have, oh, and this is the view pretty much. So all of this of my pond and everything like that is totally gone from her. So that kind of sucks. But, once everything is all said and done, eventually what I'm going to do is asphalt right here. Probably asphalt right up to this. We'll see. We will see. All right, so I was supposed to fix this. I don't know why this thing is showing. I want to see if it like shows comments or something. All right, let's go here. Disgusting. Necromorphs. All right, so the point of the or what I need to do is get this going. Now I want to get cutout text. All right, so I'm thinking maybe it's like. Jay Charles, what's up, brother? Hope everything's good. Sounds good. Oh, okay, the sound is good. All right, thank you for that. I'm trying to see banned viewer. Oh yeah, ban D Scott. Are you sure you want to block all chat comments from D Scott? No, I do not. But so if I double click. Oh. To crop, drag from the edge and holding down the option key. To crop the overlay. Oh, okay. So it's like an overlay. Weird. Let me see if I see this on stream. I wonder if it's... Maybe that's the reason why. So this screen is locked. So it shows your stuff there, and the stream is behind, of course, a couple seconds, but, okay. What if I start, what happens? So I'm trying to get this area here where it says viewer name. Oh, I know why it's not showing that mouse. I guess it can't show something that it's already showing or something, I don't know. OBS? No, BGS. Hey, thanks for joining the stream. No, this is Ecamm Live. It's for Macs only. But what's really nice about it is I can set up, you know, I got the Elgato Stream Deck. So I got one of these joints, and then I have all the buttons set up Ooh, so I have all the buttons set up to where it's like, okay, just the camera. Wait. All right, cool. There you go. So just the OBS bot cam, and then all the different angles that you guys are seeing on the other view where it rotates around. All of that's there. Table saw, work area 2, workbench. So I'm like, once I stop yapping and working out some kind of bugs with the stream, I am going to actually work on this light. That light, most of the lights in here are 7,000 lumen in terms of brightness. That light that you see there, the round light, is 27,000 fucking lumen. Freaking crazy. 27,000 lumen, dude. So, yeah. Oh, okay. I just noticed something from YouTube that's not on this whole thing. But it doesn't show. It does not show like, oh no, it does show. Oh, okay, I just didn't see it. I was going to say it doesn't show emojis, but I saw Volcanus's emoji earlier. I just didn't notice it. Grizzly about to drop the new Kevin Samuels meets Bob Vila. I am just Jules. Hey, man. Hey, listen, I appreciate you. I heard you on one stream with Ed a while back, and you shouted me out, man. So if you ever need help anything with some of the stuff that I do, let me know. How many cameras? I have 6 cameras. So I have the camera here, and then I have the camera of the desk, which is overhead, the work area, which is right behind me. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, you can see my finger there. It's a little bit of a delay, but these are 4K Armcrest cameras that are about $100 on Amazon. Then you have this work area, and that one is just pretty much, if I go to the whiteboard, you can kind of see where that is at. And you can also see the camera, which is right, where is it? Where is it? Right about there. Anyways, you can see it like, right here. So that's that camera there. And then I just have that all over the place. So, work area. And then I'm using a DJI mic on my shirt there. And then that is the far view over there. So, yeah, I mean, I like the setup. Like, it took me a while to get it kind of sort of the way I want it, in a sense. I don't think I'll change it. Probably one of the last and biggest things to do was get this place insulated, because it was bad. And I have 2 AC units in here as well, 2 smaller AC units, just to cover the whole. One can do this building. It'll kind of work, not overtime, but it'll work a lot. So I just got 2. And guys, let me know if the sound is not good. I actually should listen to myself. Sorry for the 2 AC units in here as well. Oh, not bad. It's not bad. That's not bad. That's not bad. I know somebody was saying earlier that it was a little bit muffled. You gonna get a slider like Donovan Sharp? A slider? What do you mean a slider? What you mean a slider? A slider? A slider? A slider like Donovan Sharp. I forgot what Donovan Sharp has, man. What's also cool about these cameras, this is the OBS bot cam, so they're a little bit more expensive, but you could do things like this. So it has gesture controls, and then of course it follows you as you move around. Okay, it used to follow me. So then I can go like this, or no, go like this, I think. There we go. And then it zooms out, so you can do gesture controls on it, and then you can control it from the application itself, Ecamm Live, which is really nice. Truth as I know it. What's up, brother? What are you using your buildings for? So this building that I'm in, I have 3 buildings on my property, or sorry, 2 buildings on my property. No, I got a lot of buildings on my property. So of course I got the main house. I'm not counting that, but then I have my pump house, which is right next to this building. And this is and that's just where I have my what's it called, my well pump, which I don't use. Like, I'm not on well water or anything like that. I do have a septic tank. Oh, a camera slider. Okay, okay. No, I don't think it, I don't even know. I don't even know what that is. I don't even know what that is. Sound is perfect. Laveris M, thank you for that. But I think you mean like a camera slider so it can like zoom in and out and stuff. I assume. But yeah, so this building here, of course, is just my main workshop. So a lot of the tools, tinkering and stuff like that. If I'm doing a lot of hands-on work or something like that, it'll be in here. And then the garage, it's a 30-foot by 75-foot building, damn near as big as my house. I think it's like 100 square foot less than my house. And that is going to be, I have 2 garage doors for vehicles. So that'll be the regular use for it. And then I'm going to separate and insulate that area, kind of like I have the insulation here. So I'm going to have the same people doing the insulation. And then what I'm going to do is the other 45 foot of it, so it would be like 45 feet by 30 feet, will just be for like eventually if I get a tractor, ATVs, and some other stuff. So like mostly vehicles, storage as well. That's why I am testing workbench. That's why I'm testing that light that's over there. So I will be setting that up here in a second. I gotta find the damn plug. And I told myself, I was like, no, I got one at home. I don't need to buy another one. And now I gotta freaking look for it. And I may not be able to do this shit unless I want to electrocute myself and just stick that sucker in a socket. I might do it. But yeah, tracks back and forth. Oh, okay. So by the way, this camera does that. It does, like, it has that feature where you can go, like, it actually follows me. It should follow me out of frame. I don't know why it's not doing it. So it's partially because I don't know what I'm doing with this camera, but also it doesn't work. It doesn't do everything that you expect it to. Soundly goes out when you tuck your chin, your beard hides the mic. Okay, cool. All right, yeah, I might want to get one of those like mics that go around my ear then, so I don't have that problem, because I don't totally like the position where it's at right now. So even if I keep it to the side, maybe to the side is better. We'll see. Oh shit, I think I just ripped my shirt. Sorry if it's like a lot of static off of that. Also, there's other cool things that I can do with this, right? So you won't hear this, but I should be muted. So I'm gonna test this right now. But I'm talking. Talking. All right. So I should have been muted. All right. So I should have been muted with that, but that's another button I have. So like, for instance, if I want to take a bathroom break or step away or don't want you to see the screen while I'm working on something, I can totally mute myself, put that picture there, and then go from there. And then also there's an end button that has another picture. There's another start button where it's like to start the stream and how that all looks. And you can do everything within Ecamm Live itself. So you can switch, you could change destinations and stuff like that. So you could say, hey, listen, I want a destination to be Facebook or something else. Yeah, I was muted. Perfect. All right, cool. Mr. Heat Ibmore, appreciate you as always, bro, for showing up and showing out. Just giving me a comment, likes. I do appreciate you guys liking and everything too. But yeah, so, and that's the point of it. Like, you know, I can switch to different scenes, or I can have a mute scene, so I don't have to like, oh, let me go find the mute button or mute the mic or whatever. I can actually just press it on the Elgato or on the Stream Deck and then mute that and everything else like that. So it has like integrations with it. Another thing is when I'm looking at like the screen, I'm not really looking at the stream, which is in the main window or the main screen down here. I'm actually looking at my like producer view screen where it has all the different comments and everything else like that. Do you have a 3D printer in your garage? No. I don't think I'll get a 3D printer. It's not been something that I've been into personally. But yeah. As far as buildings, to finish that up, so I have the pump house, this workshop that I'm in. Then I put the pond room in, and that's going to be fully enclosed eventually. And then I found out the concrete pad is shit. Sadly, the guy who made it, He was actually doing this concrete pad, and come to find out the motherfucker's on meth. So got a new set of guys, and they're working on it, or have worked on it, and hopefully it's going to be leveled. But that other concrete pad, even though it's enclosed, it's pretty much a flat pond in there, man. Like, the water collects right in the middle. It's pretty freaking bad. It holds water like a motherfucker. And that's just because it's just dipped in the middle. And I don't know. There's really no way, there's no easy way to fix that. So what they're going to do is cut new joints in there that'll help drain the water out over time and make it a little bit faster. But anyways, that's going to be enclosed anyhow, so I didn't really think it was a big deal. I thought this is just how it was. And then so then the garage, and then I'll have a gun range in the back. If you guys go to my channel, there's like videos where I'm doing there's like the rotation of it. In fact, you can go to okay, I think I'm back. That's cool if that works like that. Okay, I got another like, so that's cool. So I think I'm back, but let's see what that does. Of course, you have internet problems when... Shitty, man. Okay, I think I'm back here. Actually, let me stop watching the stream myself, because that's probably causing issues. Hey guys, let me know if I'm back, by the way. I am back? Okay, great. Yeah, let me stop watching myself. System, it's well known. All right, let me stop watching myself. Yeah, I don't know. I do want to check that the stream is still going. Okay, I got another like, so that's cool. So I think I'm back, but let's see what that does. Okay. All right, so I should be back. So let me catch up. So 3D printer, no, I don't have a 3D printer. I'm not sure if I'd actually get a 3D printer. It's not really my thing, personally. Now that might be something to get into later on, especially with like, you know, other things that I want to do. It actually might be beneficial to actually do a 3D print, but I think that would be something that I would probably outsource to somebody else, depending in terms of in terms of actually doing that, because to spend the time on that, getting into drawings and all this other stuff. And I'm sure it's a lot easier by now too. Concrete person was on meth? Yes, he was. Meth is a big thing, especially in rural areas. So, you know, cocaine is more of a city drug. Meth is more of a country drug. Or crack is more of a city drug, and then meth is more of a city drug. Whereas like crack, I think, hits you a little bit harder and it's cheaper. Meth is super cheap, and you can make it kind of like, I guess, out of your backyard or some shit. So there's that part. And yeah, so that happens a lot. And it's really, I call it a drug of despair. A lot of this stuff in terms of just drug uses in general is mostly based off of despair. Yikes, a pump house, is that the name of the lovely gentleman's club you go to? No, the gentleman's club I go to is True Players. Put some respect on their name. True Players, Hinesville, Georgia. Right there next to Fort Stewart. Asking for a friend. Salchi, hey Salchi, what's up, brother, man? I always love your work in terms of, you know, BGS, you're the final boss. Like, that should be killing me, dude. I fucking love it, man. Yeah, that should be fucking killing me, dude. Yeah, there are many construction guys who were or are doing or addicts to who were or are drug addicts or alcoholics. Yeah, I don't know what it is, man. But and honestly, even the guys that were you know, on the work site, man, they were like, hey, you smoke weed? And I'm like, no. And I'm like thinking they asked because I'm black, and then they're like, is it okay if we do? And I'm like, y'all motherfuckers. I was like, all right, man, cool. As long as the cops don't say nothing to you, I don't give a fuck. So they over here smoking weed while laying my fucking concrete or pouring concrete out here and shit and leveling it off. But that's what they do out here, man. Like, it's a drug of despair in a sense. It's buffering for me since you changed views. Could be my internet. And I think it's probably just me watching the stream, and then I had went to this website to do the designs here for these buildings. So that was probably it too. It says you're back. All right, I'm almost caught up here. Salchi, indeed, their favorite line of work, I know from hiring a handful to do rehabs, nasty work. Yes, nasty work. Yo, this motherfucker, hey bro, a cattle commentary is a fucking fool, dude. That dude is hilarious. Come on. What are we doing with the likes? I got 11 of y'all in here. I got 11 of y'all in here, and I only got 5 likes. Come on. Don't do your big bro like that. Bro, I swear to God, dude. The dude, like, it's like pure fucking comedy. It's like listening to David Carroll, but a comedic lean to it, right? Like, not an old comedic harsh, you know, fatherly lean, but like, yo, come on. What the fuck you doing? You know, like Pep. Yo, he was like, yo, what's it called? Pepe would come through with Paco jeans and Uggs and Lugs boots and shit like that, and these chicks, these cases would get with him, and I'm like, yo, dude, this dude is fucking crazy. This dude is fucking crazy, dude. I know from hiring nasty work. Mr. Heat, what software do you use to draw plans for your builds? So I don't use really any software myself, but I use this. This is provided by the builder that or the company that I buy buildings from, Keen's Buildings. And they have this nice thing. It's there's Sensei 3D. I've seen a couple other building guys use this. Like, there's Allen's Buildings. But if you have a local building person, you can go on this website, design it, maybe get a quote from them. But you can just take that to any local building person, whoever gives you buildings in your area or sells buildings in your area, and then go to them with these plans, and they'll build them. It's just, they're going to the same fucking places, really. All right, cool. I'm almost caught up. Indeed, the part where you watched yourself caused an issue. If you tried through cell phone, it'll probably be cool. True. Okay. You're buffering. What kind of upload speeds do you have? Yeah, even with the upload speeds, I don't think it should have done that, but I don't know, man. Maybe it's using a lot of bandwidth. One thing that's nice about this Ecamm Live software is that it'll actually tell you, like, hey, listen, you have good bandwidth. I should have like 45 megs upload. But it says you have good bandwidth, and if you want to do this level of stream, like 1080p, 4K, it'll be this much in terms of bandwidth. And it shouldn't be processing because this is a Mac Studio. Yes, BGS, I went overkill and did that. Salchi, yeah, salute to you, brother. Yeah, so it shouldn't have done that. Yes, Salchi, I'm right here in Mississippi. Every white family has at least 1 or 2 meth heads or crackheads in their family here. Yeah, and crack is like a city drug, was what I'm noticing. The cheap drug of choice in the country is meth, and these motherfucking teeth I'm talking, they teeth be fucked up, dude. I'm talking gone. Like, what the fuck? And you wouldn't even notice it from the guy that actually was doing my shit. I don't know why. Fam, he made my stomach hurt last night. Yeah, dude. That motherfucker, he's crazy. I don't know what it is, man. Like, yo, finito under the sun. Nasty bitch season. All right, let me get to this, dude. And then I'll have to figure out this viewer name thing, man. It's kind of like annoying me. So I might go ahead and take this shit out. Unlock overlay. Yeah, I'm not sure why. Because I'm expecting this to be somebody's name. Finito under the sun. Like, for instance, I could add this to broadcast. And then I could add this to broadcast. But maybe that's it. Yeah, and then it disappears, so. Oh, okay. All right, cool. Maybe that's it right there. Like David Carroll with an accent. Yeah, you damn right. That dude is hilarious with his shit, dude. Huh. Yeah, it should be here, but let me just take this out because it's getting on my fucking nerves. And then it'll show up one more time. Yeah, there you go. And what's nice, what I do is like these things are copies of one another. The only thing that when you're switching them, it looks like the cameras are changing only up there, but everything's actually changing. It's just you only notice the difference is the 3 cameras, but everything's in the exact same spot, so you don't see like the minor shifts and stuff. Although I see it, and I want to get this out of here. Trash that. Yeah, I don't know why. Oh, that's locked. Okay, I can't delete it yet. All right, cool. But I do want to get that to where I can actually show nice workspace. Appreciate it, bro. I do want to get that to show. But yeah, you can go to something like this. So when I make those buildings, like for instance, let's make a quick one here. We're gonna have, let's say a garage. Yeah, we'll say a standard garage. And with a standard garage, of course, it has different sizes. So let's put our sizes together. I want a 20 by 20. Let's build the gun range, right? 20 by 20, and then 10-foot sidewalls are fine. I don't need to change the roof pitch. I don't need anything that's super hurricane proof or anything like that. Let's do a wrap around. So no lean-tos, but let's do a wrap, which is pretty sick. So we have that there. Let's do, actually, let's take that out and let's wrap to the right. And take that front lean-to out. Let's wrap to the right. And then with that right wrap, let us do it 20 feet. Cancel. Okay, I fucked up. Okay, so that's big. Length. All right, so that should get that. And then take this door out, remove, done. So I'm not sure what I'm doing here. So yeah, I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong here. So I can make this front lean left. Okay, all right. Let's see here, sides and ends closed, fully enclosed. Nice workspace, all right, cool, still there. cool how this guy had me do this shit too. Okay, so width. Okay, so width. Oh no, I don't want that. Oh, okay, that's why. So width is off. Width is gotta be the same here. And my length has gotta be 20. And then we're gonna wrap right. There we go. Boom. All right, cool. So, and then I can actually change the height. So we want the height to be 8. All right. Yes. I'll make them the same. So height will be 8. And then I will do a wrap again. There we go. Cool, so this is pretty much how the gun range will look. And then what we do is we add framed openings. No, that is doors and windows. Framed openings. Add, actually no, here we'll add a roll-up door. And take this out, remove this, done. Again, you can do this. There's Allen's Buildings is another company that's really well known for this stuff. So you could do this here, and then 6x6, maybe like a 10x8. Oh, that's too much. That's too much. All right, cool. So I think that should be good because I think the building sidewalls are 12 foot. Cool. So 10-foot door is nice. It's just having that space. Different subject, but what are your thoughts on family formation and progeny? I'll get to that in a second, Andre M. Fam, the GitHub Copilot short you did about you writing an error report scared the shit out of me. I'm so shocked I haven't touched it yet. It made me switch focus away from web development. Yeah, man, that whole GitHub, I mean, that whole GitHub Copilot thing was something else. Like, I just kept on pressing enter, 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 and it completed it. And I was like, whoa, great question, bro. Bro would make a great father. Yeah, man. I made a video a while back called Childrenless Fathers. Yeah, Childrenless Fathers. And really, it's just a lot of guys that would probably make good dads that just won't have that chance, in a sense. Maybe for their own reasons, definitely for their own reasons. But like, it's like you could put men in a situation where they'll just really say, why should I even do that? Like, why should I front wall? Why should I put myself in that position to, you know, not just get raped in the courts and all that other stuff, but like, why should I put myself in a position to, you know, get hurt in a way, right? Like, why would I say, okay, hey, I'm like, and just let's go to the feelings of it. Like, why would I want to hurt myself or put myself in a position to get hurt and not have my kids in front of me on a regular basis? Into side. All right, cool. Yeah, not have my kids around me at a regular basis, man. Like, it's just, you know, why put yourself through that? You know, like, I think about even surrogacy and stuff like that as well, where it's like, that's a viable option. Like, I got somebody I'm talking to right now. She's really nice. She likes me. She's like 45. She's already got like 6 kids. 2 of them are adopted. I think I've talked about this before. But, you know, even with her, if I was to say, hey, listen, let's deal with something, deal with her on a longer time frame, like, I can't have kids with her. So she's going to have to be okay with me having a surrogate. Like, I want a child. So men might get into a position where it's just like, yo, she can feel some type of way, but I'm going to go out and even if it's a test tube baby or some chick that I have sex with, you know, bring back a baby in the house. And you're just going to have to be cool with it. I'm sorry you don't want to have more kids, or you can't have more kids and you maybe want to give me a baby. Not saying that this chick is, but just a scenario. But I want kids, and I can still have kids even later on in my life. So I think about stuff like that as well. being punished for being a responsible man. Yeah, I mean, you run into stuff like that, right? Like where it's just like, damn, you know, I really want to. I really want to have a family that is, and have a family that's intact and everything else like that. I know everything cannot be perfect. I mean, I might divorce the bitch, to be honest. Just, you know, you get, BJ said this a while ago and I was always afraid of it, or it took me a while to admit it, I should say. Not the whole being a monk, but really, he said, being a monk is easy to get into. A MGTOW monk is easy to get into. It's hard to get out that motherfucker. And that is so damn true. Like, you know, hold on. Is it working? Okay, it doesn't work. This shit doesn't work sometimes. But that's so damn true, because it's like, wow, you know, like you'll sit there and be like, I like the peace that I have. Like, I don't want to do all this extra shit with a person, so on and so forth. There's a big ass roach in here. God dang, that thing was huge. I don't even know how these roaches get in here. The shit's insulated all over the damn place. Damn. So it's like, you know, you're dealing with that. But yeah, I think I'd make a great father. I mean, I have a nephew that I helped raise, and I'm very proud of that. But at the same time, it's different, you know, when you have your own kid. But yeah. Salchi, I don't know. Do you have kids? I don't think you do. Answer that if you want. You don't have to. You ain't never thought about building a compound in Brazil or DR? The thing is, I do not like to travel. I do not like to travel. And the thing is, if I go to those places, I'm probably just going to stay there. That's one thing. And then I'll have to learn the language and everything else like that. But I don't think that would be a huge deal. I think it's better to learn the language, probably take a Marty McFly route, get an actual tutor and everything else like that, and then really go down there, because Marty's going down there, he's making connections, which I think is beautiful. But I would go down there, make connections, try and like form a business or something like that. DR though, yeah, maybe DR. DR is pretty, like, it's not that bad. I don't think, I've never been there, but it doesn't sound like it's that bad. I don't know if I go back home to Jamaica. Definitely not Jamaica. Freaking, you know, I'm Jamaican by birth or by blood and everything. I wasn't born there, but yeah. It's pretty fucking bad. All right, so I think we have 8 foot tall. I don't know if I can go 8 foot. Another thing is here we can go measure. We can do measurements. Oh, okay, 8 foot width. I can do a 20. I think I can do 8. No, I can't do 8. I can do probably 7, because you need about a foot header. And this is, I think, 32. Yeah, so it's 32 feet long. So, this is what's cool. So, for instance, if you do side and ends, you can say fully enclosed. You can do. Yeah, here we go. Right lean to fully enclosed. And the same thing on this side. Close, close, close. Fully enclosed. So what's nice about this is that you can put your framed openings in place. And I won't go too crazy into this, but you can put your framed openings in place, because there's this freaking wall here. I don't want that closed. Can you close the... front wall, right lean to, back wall, open, front wall, open. Okay, here we go. All right, cool. So you can have these things here and choose open. So it's nice. Like, I mean, think about a compound down there. Lenny Kravitz did a nice compound, I think, down in Brazil, which is freaking sick. And yeah, I could probably go down there, buy a lot of land and things like that. I like them 120 and under. Oh, in terms of weight, yeah. I'm not into small chicks. I like a bigger, thicker chick. I do not mind a little meat on that bitch. There, let that ass shake. I'm not gonna lie. One of my favorite thought songs right now is Sexy Red, SZA on the new Drake album. That is the hottest shit. Oh man, that is the most ratchet fucking song. And it actually, like, it's actually a vibe. It's Rich Baby Daddy by Drake. Sexy Red comes on that bitch, says, bend that ass over, let that coochie breathe. I was like, oh shit. Oh shit. I can't wait to hear that shit in the club. That shit is... I'm sorry if I'm fucking with the mic. And if that's fucking with the... Yo, I fucking love it. I was like, oh man, let the culture go down in flames. Oh, I shall enjoy it and bask in its warmth. All right, here we go. Let me catch up. I'm going to Manila towards the end of the year, thinking about getting a condo out there. Yeah, man. Honestly, like, yeah, I would be going to these places getting like, oh wait. Hey, there it is. Okay. Also, I just gotta click on your name. Oh, okay. Okay, wait, okay, hold on, maybe I can. Hey, okay. Alright, cool. Let me... Andre M. Oh, I figured something out. Okay, I think this is what I want, though. Okay, that's kind of what I want. Anyways, I'm trying to add, like, the comments to the stream, but I'll figure that out. But that's cool. That's cool how I figure that out. Like, I have to hover over your avatar, and then I can do it. Saltry, I don't have kids, but I would like to have two, myself, or me as well. But I have 3 nephews, 2 nieces, and one goddaughter, and 1 godson. Yeah, man, like, I don't have, like, you know, godsons. I have my nephew, whom I love, and he's, like, 22. So, you know, he's up there. But, you know, I like one, and I'm getting old, man. I don't want to be freaking 60 and have a 20-year-old, you know, and then really be really super old and not be able to be fast enough in terms of thinking, what is my health like, and all this other stuff. Yeah, so I want to have some kids pretty soon. She wants to give him 2 children. My brother's running for office and management at a Fortune 50 company. Fortune 50, damn, that's up there. He needs a wife. His fiance speaks English and 5 other languages. Ooh, okay. Yeah, I mean, that's a good candidate for a wife for a person of that stature too. And that's just something that, you know, I never thought about, and that's something that what's his name, Kevin Samuels, God rest his soul, the general himself, would talk about. According to TLA, if you can go 10 years and have a couple of kids, that's a successful marriage. Seems a bit morbid, but he's probably speaking. He's probably speaking accurately. So I had this thing right before it was before TLA said that. I had the 10-year deal, right? But my deal was, or I had to make a deal. My thing was, all right, cool. I'm a wife a stripper. At least I'm gonna fuck somebody that make my dick hard, right? And my whole thing was like, okay, if I'm gonna get with this chick, what I would do is, yo, I want 2 kids about you, 2 kids about you, and I want you to stay until the second kid turns 10, right? So if we have them back to back, that means the first kid is gonna be 11, 12, and then the second one will be 10 years old. With that, in terms of income and everything else like that, I would buy another home for you that's affordable, that we can both agree on. Hey, listen, this is a house that I like and that I can afford to keep paying for it. I would pay the mortgage note on that house and give you money every month for the kids. And that was my make a deal pledge, in a sense, or my make a deal. And I made it was kind of like 2 kids 10 years or something like that, or 2 kids 12 years or something like that. And it's just like, yo, listen, make a deal with a chick, man. Like, all right, cool, you want all this? Cool, no problem. Or even if you say, hey, listen, I don't feel like living in another country. I like America in terms of, like, even with everything. Also, another thing about America, and I was talking to another brother who has, you know, a considerable amount of money. There's not too many countries, Actually, no. Actually, there's a lot. But you have to watch the countries you go to because you can only be rich in certain countries. And the reason why I say that, and I'm missing chats here, but I'll get to it. But the reason why I say that is that, certain countries make sense, or certain countries you could be rich, flaunt your money, or not even flaunt it. Just say, hey, listen, have a nice Apple Watch, to where nobody's going to walk up to you and steal anything from you. I've talked to brothers in the back chat that are passport bros or that are travelers. And, sometimes they, motherfuckers try it. Motherfuckers will try it. And I don't want to be in a place like that. Even I watch out for that here in where I live, But if I was in somewhere like maybe a Miami or South Florida, people see that all the time. And even with, what I have in terms of vehicles, it wouldn't be I think a big deal, so to speak, right? Like, you could still get robbed. That stuff happens, carjackings, blah, blah, blah. But you can kind of hide in plain sight is the point. So even like I would bring a chick back, and I wouldn't care if like with that deal, like, hey, listen, I might not love you or like you for that many years. Like, yo, listen, I want to lease and get a new one. Like, I got quote unquote the best years up out you. Get about the side. I'll pay the depreciation costs, aka child support and other long-term care. So I was thinking about that. I got friends currently making moves in Africa. One of them has a dual Ghanaian citizenship. It works very well for him. He's Muslim and may take another wife. Yeah, I'd probably do something like that. I don't know if I'd take multiple wives, but like I'd probably do something where we're doing stuff. Like I'm going to be working with somebody on a dog breeding business. I got the paperwork, got the contract or the agreement, so to speak. And the numbers are working out to where it's like if I put about $5,000 into it, it's not guaranteed, but we're looking at probably about $17,500 coming back. So $17,500 coming back off of a litter of puppies would be pretty good, a really awesome return on something like that. And my biggest thing now is I've done enough with Alonzo, working with Alonzo Hall. Fucking got an insufficient funds on my first insurance payment with the IUL that I did with him with Alonzo Hall, but I'm working with him to get that situated because just some shit going on with my banks. One of my bank accounts. If you know M1 Finance, they're closing some of their checking accounts at the end of this month. So bullshit, but they took the money out of the wrong account, so it is what it is. Yeah, LOL. I'm here for LOL. Don't tell nobody that ratchet scripper shit. Banging ass workout music. Hey man, I don't know, man. That stripper shit, bro. Leave that coochie pulsating with a heartbeat. Oh man, LOL, Ben Porter. I'm telling you, man, like I'm catching up on this shit, but man, I swear to God, bend that ass over. Let that coochie breathe. Shake that ass for Drake. Now shake that ass for me. And I'm like, yes, shake it. Shake it. My inner trick is elated and enthusiastic about this track. Chicks don't follow rules. Really love them damn stripper songs. I really do. I really do. Yeah. That's. I got a trickle's heart. I got a heart of a trickle. I was in DR in Colombia with the Apple Watch, but I left the jewelry at home. Yeah, and so that's another thing. I don't really wear jewelry. I look like this all the time. Like, honestly, the best I do in terms of, like, fit is matching, black on black. But even that is, like, this is a different color black than the shorts or different shade of black. They're gonna know you're American, though. Yeah, there's that part, too. So, it doesn't matter in terms of even if you learn a local language, you still have to watch out, keep your head on a swivel. And culturally, you don't pick up on some of the cultural cues, and then also the local cues of like who's who and things like that. Bro, you're thinking the same way. Have on the scripper thing. If I wasn't so square and well known, I may have pulled the trigger. Yeah, like honestly, just get a bitch that you like, and fuck with her. Even the chick I'm talking about, or that I'm talking to, she's 45. She's nice and everything else like that. But at the same time, like, I wouldn't, like, if I, quote unquote, care about her and all this other stuff, I wouldn't want you to have a risky pregnancy at 45. Even though the baby might come out fine, but the baby might not too, and you might not make it out of it too. Nah, they know I got locks as well. Okay. Are you financing the building? Yeah, so this building's already paid off. The pawn room, I have to pay off. I owe 9 grand or 9,500 on that. I've been meaning to pay it off, but one thing after another, just been pushing plans back. And then the garage is financed, and the garage is gonna be about 41 grand, and that's about $564 a month in terms of payments. And that's uncut underground. Uncut underground. That sounds familiar. I don't know. Maybe I've watched your channel. You'll have to go to Asia and have bread and be left alone, or stick to the wealthy areas and date within certain classes. And that's a part of the problem too, because also like strip clubs and stuff like that. And I'll find something different to do in other countries with different cultures. But I find it fun to be a part of not like hood culture or anything like that, but like just regular middle class, not even middle class, but like maybe lower class areas. I like to just blend in. Like the food is sometimes better. Like, you know, they fry chicken differently, blah, blah, blah. So it's stuff like that, man. It's stuff like that. You know, like, and it's just like, I don't want to be left out because I got money. So, I don't want to be ostracized because I got money, but you still have to watch that. And one thing that, I think a conversation I had with BGS a while back, you just got to act your wage, man. You really do. You really do have to act your wage. And I came up with that term, or I came up with that phrase where it's like act your wage, because you have to grow into wealth. You have to grow into, you know, how much money you make, so on and so forth. Like, you have to grow into those things, man. Otherwise, you're not going to understand. It's kind of like Superman. It's kind of like Superman. All right. It's kind of like Clark Kent becoming Superman, but then acting as Clark Kent after he became Superman. So Clark Kent, that's you when you're a kid. You grew up in maybe a middle-class family, or even lower, or impoverished family or something like that. And then you became Clark Kent. So now you're Masters of the Universe, Henry, a high-earning, not rich yet, or something like that, where you're making good money, good bank, so on and so forth. And then you still want to be Clark Kent. But now you have to understand that you're also Superman, and you have Superman strength and traits, but you try to blend in, so you put the glasses on like you're Clark Kent. And that's the best way I can say it, where it's just like, hey, listen, I have a nice vehicle or something else like that, but then I'm also still Michael, who likes to go to, you know, the guy who's making fried chicken out front of the club at night. Like, I still like doing that. Like, I still like going to a taco truck, but I'm rolling up in a nice car, you know, stuff like that. So it's just like, and then look how I dress. Like, I mean, you know, you guys can see one of the cameras. Like, I just dressed in these shorts, and my shoes look kind of like Bobo's a little bit. I really don't care so much in terms of like how I dress. Like, you know, like if you look at these shoes, like, you know, these ain't like, you know, these ain't foam posits, you know, like I used to have. They're just basic black shoes. And even the other guy that I work out with, or that goes to my gym, you know, talking with him, man, it's just, you start to see it. Or not to see it, but you start to, you see how he dresses and making bank. I won't say the numbers or anything, but it's fucking crazy. To go to Asia. I was roaming Europe earlier this summer. I did very well blending in. It was only when I opened my mouth it gave me away. I know enough of many languages to get by without help. So you're a polyglot, yeah, multilingual. I'm going 40/70 by 22. Yeah, so I want my so what I was told, you can't go higher than 20, but 20-foot sidewalls. So the barndominium, which there's a video on my channel about that as well, that has 20-foot sidewalls and pretty much is like 100 feet long, and then it's gonna have a couple framed openings like this here. But yeah, I'll have some more framed openings like this here, and then it'll be on this side as well. But it'll be where you can like shoot out of it and everything. The video's on my channel. But yeah, I will be doing some. I can't wait to get like It's about 2 more buildings I'm going to do after this garage is done. 2 more buildings, and the last one will be a barn dominium. But that's going to be years from now, man. That's going to be like 6 years. 6 years if I'm fucking lucky, dude, to be very honest. Grizzly going to get kids out the chick. Infinito in the sun, Keisha. He'll be single until the sun burns. Pound tizzy to her. 1/3 living area, 2/3 garage. I'm not into that whole like huge barn dominium and a fucking huge garage. Like, I think that's cool. I would probably have them separated, but I want all that square footage personally. So that would mean I'd have a barn dominium that'd be like 120 feet long. That's fucking huge. So I have a small garage on the barn dominium that I recently designed or that I plan on getting. And I'll have like separated walls and stuff like that. It'll be 2-story, but it'll be like 6,000 square foot underneath AC there. So, yeah. Excuse me. You'll bag across the globe. Young Grizz, you gotta take a trip. Yeah, man, everybody says that, and I agree. I definitely probably should definitely take a trip. So true, man. Sorry, I missed that. I'm so behind. So sometimes I think I make too much money for my sensibilities. Oh, okay. I see what you're talking about now. Yeah. It's just and as Selchi said, under the radar status. But the thing is, I'm thinking, right? Like I love the vehicles that I have, but I'm thinking honestly where I wouldn't mind giving them up now. And I've only had, I haven't even made the first payment on the second one yet, and I'll be making the second payment on the first one right now, pretty soon. So these are all brand new vehicles, and I'm already ready to give them up because it's just, okay, did it, done, it's fine. Maybe I should have got a year lease instead of like, something a little bit longer. I think I'll do that next time. We'll see. But I'm thinking about like, okay, what can I do? Like, what's next? Not just be undercover status, but one thing that's I've talked about in my last video, people see the vehicle, like a woman that just started, like, I saw at the Circle K and my homegirl was out there, and it's like her sister, like, they're cool sister, they're friends, sisters type shit. And, she noticed the car, just like another chick did. She noticed the car, blah, blah, blah. But you start to get into these cars, okay, it's cool. But for you, it's kind of like, man, that's money I spent. Y'all didn't see it when I was making that money. I just had the cash. Now I have less cash, and I do like the vehicles, but it's kind of one of those you really can't. That's a situation where you really can't have your cake and eat it too, right? Either you're gonna have to make more cash to make up for the cash that you're spending, or you're just gonna have to give up the vehicles. And it's like, no, I like the vehicles. I don't have to give them up. I still have disposable income, but it's just like, damn, it'd be nice to have that money back. But at the same time, it's like, but I want to keep the cars, there's that shit. So it's like, you can't, it's not killing me or anything like that, but it's something to think about. Under radar status, the part I struggle with is having to mingle with wealthy, pretentious mofos. I haven't met a wealthy, pretentious person yet. And that's probably because I'm just not around them like that, thankfully. But yeah, hello, you're so well spoken through. Spoke for a black man with locks. Damn, you're well spoken for a black guy. God damn it. Damn it, Becky, you fucked it up. But yeah, no, I get that. I don't even own a car. I allocate $6K a year for Uber. So in my area, right, at the very least, you should have something like that can be fixed locally by a local shop. So that's why I had that Chevy Silverado 2500 for a year. But we don't have Uber here, man. We have like DoorDash and stuff like that. I don't even think we have Uber Eats, actually. But nobody drives Uber around here. And I don't know if it's like a local ordinance or something like that where it's restricted. But you live in the boonies. Oh, okay, so you already know. Sorry, I caught up. I have to stay under the radar. I have to stay under the radar. I already have trouble keeping these women off me. I don't want to attract them with the flashy shit too. Trust me, true. Which vehicles do you own? I own a 23 Mercedes S580 and a 24 AMG GLE 53. So just got those. I had a 2020 Silverado High Country, which was freaking awesome. And they actually still have that damn vehicle. Duplicate. Oh, by the way, so the gun range will be like right around here. I was planning on having the gun range here, and then it'll be like 100 yards, 100 yards shooting, or berm 100 yards away from it, and then another berm a couple feet away from it here for short range shooting. But I want to have the barndominium here overlooking my pond, and then have the shooting range back here. So all this property from the street here, so let's measure distance from the street all the way back to here. So that is 1,000, or it's about, yeah, Kettle Creek. It's probably right about here. So 1,500 feet from the street. But that's my property, pretty much. So it's 18.3 acres, and I have 2 ponds. The pond in the front, the body in the. For those that don't know, I talk about it a lot. Semi-brag. I fucking love it. I mean, if you can move to the country and afford it, go ahead and do it. It's fucking amazing. And if you can, have your work somewhere else, fucking amazing. So here, I have 3. This pond here is 3 acres, and then another pond back here is 1 acre. But I want to have a building. I want to have the here. So I want to have the barndominium taking this angle and then going out this way, and the barndominium will be about 100 feet. So the barndominium will be about 100 feet facing this way. Again, this is years down the road. And then the shooting range, clear measurement, measure distance. Boom. What? Every time I'm invited out with someone. What? Every time I'm invited out to some game or golf, whatever, I dread it. But my mentor tells me it's important for growth, so I do it with a fake smile and grin. Yeah, I be getting out there too, man. And I mean, it's not really fake about me, for instance. I understand what you're saying. I'm not talking down about that or anything, but I try to make myself available for people that I want to be around in a sense. I think it can help, but it's also a part of, right, for people aren't afraid to tell them the truth. Keep doing you and be authentically yourself. There's no one with your expertise, experience, and point of view. Just don't hold it back. Yeah, bro. And that's good advice. Yeah, that's good advice, man, because the biggest thing is I don't think you should not be yourself. I kind of, just to play off that a little bit, from our brother Andre, I don't think you should not be yourself, right? Or be someone else. I think you should be yourself and only deal with people. Hey, Salchi, don't be disrespectful. It's 18.3 acres. And I say the 0.3 because I pay taxes on it, okay? Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't get banned from the chat, okay? I'm just playing with you. But yeah, man, and I got this really cheap, man. I got this house for 206 grand, and that was in 2020. So, yeah. And it was on the market for 364 days. It was on Zillow. And they had it at like 230 something thousand at one point. I think something like that, but it was up there. And thankfully I qualified for it. Yeah, salute to you, bro. But yeah, and just to play off that, what Andre said, should be rich, not right white folks. So just to play off that, right? I don't think you should be some like to act to be someone else, play a part. I think what you should do is find the people, because far too often, right? For instance, we just say, hey, listen, man, if I could just get in the same room with Jay-Z and be this person. And it's like, no, be yourself. And if Jay-Z doesn't rock with who you are, then not fuck Jay-Z, but that's not the person you want to be around. I think you should surround yourself with people that you can be yourself around. Oh, that's a good way of saying it. That sounds kind of like a quotable there. You should surround yourself with people that you can be yourself around. Ooh, there we go. You should surround yourself with people that you could be yourself around. That's nice. That's a pretty good one. But yeah, it's like, you know, you don't want to say like, hey, listen, fuck Jay-Z or anything like that, but you want to say, hey, listen, Jay-Z's not my cup of tea. That's not the that's not what, you know, that's not who I am, so to speak, blah blah blah. Or I'm not going to be this person around him. Not on some, you know, like if I talk to him, it just seems like a weird conversation, that type of shit, right? So it's like, all right, cool. I can't rock with Jay-Z like that. Man, I paid double for mine. Yeah, bro. And it depends on where you're at. Like, I'm in freaking Waycross, Georgia. Now my house is worth like, let me check Credit Karma. I think it's gone up like 90 grand in equity. It's like worth 300 something grand now. Yeah, so my estimated home equity is like 172K. And what I also do, like my car payments are freaking mortgages pretty much. And my car payments are more than my current mortgage. And I already put $1,000 on top of my mortgage. So my mortgage is like, yeah, my mortgage is not that bad. My mortgage is $1,343 and I put another $1,000 on top of that. So it grows pretty well. But right now it has my house valued at $358K, which I mean is probably what it is. But that, I mean, I see that and it's like, that's cool, that's cute, but what am I going to do with it? Like, I don't, you know, I'm not going to sell my home. I don't feel like doing a HELOC or nothing like that. Although I guess it would be good to like pay off debt with that. I might do some shit like that. But you have to bring stuff to the closing table, interest rates, blah, blah, blah. And my interest rate, honestly, I'm one of those people that are trapped in their home. For instance, if I was to, you know, be on the market, I would have to sell my home, and then be back out on the market with everyone else and these interest rates. So that'll suck, and I won't get a property as beautiful as mine is right now in terms of space and pricing, all that other stuff. And then also, I can't really take much money out of my home because to take money out of my home, I would have to do interest rates and deal with all of that. But then, oh yeah, I would have to deal with the interest rates, you know, for that new loan, you know, for a HELOC or what have you. So, or even if it's like a line of credit or something like that. So like, I'm kind of, I don't really care so much about the equity. Like it's there, but it's like, it is what it is. And when I got this house, I was making 75K. So that's another thing, right? Like 2020, I was making 75K. That was before inflation. I mean, 75K with inflation now is what, like 80K or a little bit more? 85K. Salchi, you can correct me on that if you're still here. So there's that part. You can rent it out and build a house in DR. One thing I don't like to do, I'm not going to lie, I am not into sharing my property, renting out rooms, and so on and so forth. Sounds like you're in the 3 to 4% range. And when you say the 3 to 4% range, are you talking about earners or are you talking about more interest rates? My interest rate is 2.99% on my mortgage. It'll cost you like 50K. Yeah, I mean, I guess so, but I'm the type of person where I wouldn't rent this house out. Shit, hell, fuck no. I would just keep it. It'd just be dormant the whole damn time. I wouldn't rent out shit. Fuck all that. That's wild. My boys was just trying to tell me to trade my car in for a GTR. I asked him what the payment was. He said $2,500 a month. I said, hell no, that's almost my mortgage. Yeah, well, I got two of those. Yeah, my payments are up there. I think in car payments it's like $4,700 a month. Mortgage interest. Okay, yeah. So yeah, mine was 2.99. All right, I do have some work to do, so I'm gonna start doing that. It's been fun talking with you guys, but stick around. You'll see me work. All right, so I'm gonna like test out different camera angles here. Actually, no, I guess we'll keep this one here, but I have to find a plug so I can set up the light on. I gotta set up that light over there. So I gotta find a plug end, which I thought I had a couple in here. So I gotta find that. So sorry if I'm not reading chats with you guys. Talk amongst yourselves. You know, get to know one another, network and stuff. All right, so I have a lot of stuff in here. Sorry if the sound is gonna be muffled. Actually, let's do this. I wonder if we're good here. Oh, okay. So I just have it like on my little shoulder here. So that's pretty cool. All right, that'll work. That way I can tuck my chin in and it won't sound muffled. So I need a plug. Is this it? I need a plug. So what view would be good? Let's do table saw. Gonna go buy some PYTS drinks at the bar. What are PYTS drinks? Dave Ramsey is somewhere punching the air right now, pimping that. Yeah, bro. I like Dave Ramsey, but I do not follow that shit worth a damn. And the thing is, like, you know, I think the Dave Ramsey stuff, and tell me if I'm not good, and I should be, though, as I'm walking away. I love that Dave Ramsey. I love Dave Ramsey and what he talks to people about, but I'm not the average earner. Although you can lose jobs, like, you know, like it ain't no business now, and the job market sucks. So you really can't find much of anything. So that can just evaporate in 2 seconds. It doesn't take really long. But the thing with Dave Ramsey, it's just like, man, call that my greed, impatience, most definitely. Why the fuck is this stuck? Yeah, definitely my impatience. So I mean, I totally would admit that. I was trying to talk to like one of my trainers the other day, and I was like, man, I mean, I love the money, but at the same time, I understand being a prudent investor and watching your money and letting it grow and all this other stuff. But I told him straight up, I was just like, I want to have this money and all this disposable income, but bitch, I want to floss right now, motherfucker. And as I said it to him like that, he just started fucking laughing. And he's like, I feel you, because he was talking about, you know, having 40 grand in the safe and then going ahead and buying a whole new steel metal building and putting it up. And me, I'm like, listen, I mean, I'll take the payments and then just make extra payments. Like, I understand that interest is a tax for, I call it interest a tax for, well, Dave Ramsey would call it a tax for stupidity. I call it a tax for impatience. You know, like, I don't mind paying interest. Like, I understand that. Like, I'm not patient enough to do that or to take that loss or what have you, or in terms of time. But I don't want to wait 10, 20 years to get stuff done that I can get done now and possibly even pay off. Like this building that I'm in, I got it, I think, January, and I paid it off, not January of this year, but maybe January of 21? No. Damn. I think it was January 21 I got this building. I have to look it up, but I think I got this January of 2021, and I paid it off pretty much by the end of that year. And it was 12 grand. And these buildings aren't expensive or anything like that, but it's just like, why wait? I can get the use out of it. I can get some use out of it in the short term, set up all the electricity and all this other stuff. So, you know, you got to play with that, really. And really, it's all about your comfort. Let me see if the sound is working. You guys would have told me by now. Dave Ramsey and Suman Orman markets are for average earners. In debt, indeed. Indeed. 75K in 2020 is currently 89. Damn. 89 grand. Salchi with the numbers. Salute, brother. That's fucking crazy. Damn, 89 grand, dude. Oh my God. Yo, that's fucking wild. 89 fucking grand. Holy shit. Wow, that's amazing. But yeah, that's I mean, that's what I was making when I first got this job. That's what I was making when I first got this house, man. I was making 75K. Golly, bro. See what else y'all saying. Sorry if the stream fucks up, but I want to keep up with the the chats and stuff. Peace, y'all. Stepped away for a minute, but I've got to roll. All right, Busy Ram. Peace, man. Thank you for joining. Dave Ramsey is part of the old guard. The old guard is dying, and the roles are changing. And the thing is, I think we should keep to some of that stuff, to be very honest. I think we should be prudent investors. I think we should also be people that watch our money and take time with certain things, because I could really be asked out. It wouldn't take long. I don't have much in savings. I'm actually working on that. I don't have much in liquid savings, but it's kind of like half and half right now. Like in terms of like between assets and some other stuff, I have about 60 grand. But really in terms of liquid, like, hey, listen, I could liquidate this right now and save my ass. I have like 30 grand or something like that. And I don't think that's much. I definitely don't think that's just not enough for me personally. That's a lot for other people, but I don't think that's a lot at all. So it's like dealing with that and making sure that, you know, you have that emergency fund and stuff like that. And I think we should play both sides, you know, within reason. My biggest thing is you can make money in two ways. You can either go through your current expenses and budget accordingly, or you can just go out and make more money in terms of just getting more revenue and income. And both of those have a ceiling. So that's why it's like I'm right now what I'm focusing on is just doing more businesses. Dave Ramsey sold his home this year while he was telling people to purchase a home. I wonder why he sold it. But the thing is, like, you're a black man. Your life expectancy in America is 66. Oh, let me show that one. It hid that comment for whatever reason, Andre. Yeah, 66. Jesus. Yeah, so, and I'm going to be 38 next month, man. I'm going to be 38 next month. This is a great stream. You got to do some more of these. Love the camera views and discussion. Yeah, you know, I'm setting up for tomorrow. Tomorrow there will be another stream with our brother Freeman's Journal. Congratulations to him. I don't watch his content enough. I was going through live streams last night, and I saw that he had a live stream, and then I went back into his catalog just to see if he's been making videos, and he has been. And I think like one of my first videos, or one of his first videos, was with me on a live stream, and but he's in tech, and he actually just got his AWS cert. So I want to talk to him tomorrow. Tomorrow, Saturday, 2 p.m. Eastern. We will be talking about the AWS certifications that he got. I fucks with you, Grizz, and Ed put me on the Grizz. Yeah, man, I talked to Ed in, like, you know, different Telegram chats and stuff like that, especially with what Marty's doing and stuff. I mean, I'm kind of behind that. I'm privy to the conversations behind the scenes. I'm not on their level in a sense of wanting to travel and everything else like that, but I do like what they're doing, and I fucking love it. Like, in terms of just, it's awesome what they're doing. All right, so let's switch. How do I look, man? How do I look? You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, you know, the weight's going down for sure. That's cool. So one thing I could do, the screen that y'all can't see, I can just move over here like, yeah. That's pretty fucking cool. Let's see right there. Yeah, the weight's going down. I don't look as big as I thought I did on this camera. Sadly, I have a knee injury that is fucking with me. I got a cortisone shot, which is starting to wear off. But I was walking up to 200. I was walking up to like 45 minutes a day. No, actually an hour a day, 5 days a week. And I think that was a little bit too much for me and my weight. But I was challenged to do that, and it's ended up kind of putting me out for a little bit. So I'm back up to about 26 pounds or so. I was down into the 310s. I had just broken into the 310s, and my fucking knee fucked up, and that's been about a month now. So I was down to like 318. So I was actually really doing very well. But I will be getting back onto it. But getting back on with it, the biggest thing is, like, you know, feeling kind of depressed with that happening and still trying to work out and stuff like that. Yeah, that sucks, man. That really fucking sucks. But it is what it is. I will get back on it because I mean, you know, you got to do the hard stuff while it's easy, man. You got to do the hard stuff while it's easy. And this injury has definitely shown that to me and made me feel kind of depressed and thinking like, man, fuck. I mean, you know, you work so hard and then, you know, try to like keep up with weight loss and everything else like that, man. And just, I mean, the eating is extremely important. If you're about that life, start hitting them burpees. Psh, bro, my knee ain't about that life. My ankle ain't about that life. How you like the Mac Studio? I've been thinking about getting the M2 Ultra with a few upgrades. Yeah, I do like my Mac Studio. I have not used it often. It's really just only in here. I have a MacBook Pro laptop, and I should be using that if anything, but I really don't. I mean, I do, but I have it at my desk all the time, and I don't like to transfer it back and forth. So I just got another one. Those that can do. So I did. I'm still trying to look for this damn plug, man. As you can see from the numerous camera angles, but I'm trying to set up this light. It is 27,000 lumens. The lights that you see in the shop right now that are illuminating this space, this is kind of why I want to do it in here, because I want to get these lights for the shop, the garage. But the lights that I'm currently using are 7,000 lumen, and I have 3 of them. Well, 3 of them down. Table saw. I have, well, show you work area 2. No, whiteboard. So I have 3 of them down, you know, down this building, and this building is 36 feet long, and then I have 2 here. So this right here is going to be where I do some more work in this area, where I need that extra light. So, but, you know, they don't give off too much. Well, they get pretty hot like when you get close to them, but they don't give off too much heat. And also it's insulated in here, so that's working very well. But yeah, these lights are good, but I want something a little beefier so I don't have to wire up a shit ton of lights. I may do the electrical myself, probably not. I did most of the electrical in this building here, so I kind of want to just outsource that since I can afford to do so, and then get it done professionally and fast. It'll get done in like a day instead of me doing it over multiple days. I don't have the time that I used to, so I want to focus on, oh, I know I can get it from this. I want to focus on some of the other things that I got going on, so, oh, I know I got it on this. I know I got a plug on this. Yeah, baby. Okay. Not what I want to do, but it is about what I'm going to do, because I don't want to spend here all night searching for a fucking plug. I know I just had another one. Yeah. Workbench. Oh, damn. 89K, bro. 75K in 2020 is 89K. Cycling and swimming won't beat on your joints. Yeah, true. So the same lady that recommended it, she was a nutritionist. She said, hey, listen, you can get on recumbent bikes and stuff like that. So I think that's what I'm going to do. We do have a rowing machine at the gym, so I'm going to start using that more. But I'm going to have to get back in there, man. No more excuses, man. No more depression about it, feeling some type of way. I'm just going to have to do it. Excuse me. Sorry for the noise. This is a prototype for something that I did a while back, my grow box project. Version 1.3 was 2019, and I have some older ones too, in terms of the casing, that are even older. I think 2018 actually. But I work on this project on and off, man. Lefty loosey. So, like, I'd like to get back to that financial tracking software stuff that I was doing as well. Even some of the other stuff that I was doing back in the day too. Man, oh shit, I almost dropped that. Financial tracking, so Fat Pockets. That's another repo I have on my GitHub. I looked through this drawer already, but I want to just check one more time before I take this damn thing apart. But one thing I was doing with that prototype is my grow box project. So taking shipping containers and turning them into farmable spaces. One thing that I've talked about in a recent video or a video from like a couple months back is getting back to doing projects like this, right? So we got to do this light here. Getting back to doing these projects. This should be center. So getting back to doing projects like this where we're taking a Raspberry Pi, some power, and then, you know, all this is wired up and has some relays here to where I can actually control it via the Raspberry Pi and turning on power switches and other things that are connected to this. Then I have my breakout cables here. And with these breakout cables or these cables here, which are connected to this tower of power, as I call it, what I can do with these are waterproof connectors. Damn, man, I just neglected this fucking thing, man. But spent hours working on this prototype at one point, man. It's not sad to see. I mean, I'm doing other things, you know, getting other stuff done. But I'd love to get back to this. But anyway, so Ethernet cable out here, USB-C or micro USB, another USB extension cable to where I get access to all these USB ports. So I don't have to open up this because this is a waterproof case. I had a switch on it. Oh shit, that thing still had power. Oh shit. So this is connected to a battery that's in there. I was trying to get like a battery backup thing working with it as well. So all types of stuff, man. Oh. When you recover fully, bro, you can do anything. Yeah, cycling for sure. I'll get back to that. So, Grizz, you should come to Afrotech in a couple of weeks. Freeman is out there too. For health, I'd recommend Flexible Dieting by Alan Aragon and Forever Strong by Dr. Gabriel Lynn. So my nutritionist is Mitra Lundy out of, she has a gym, she has her own little operation. I don't know how big it is, I've never seen it, but she does like online consultations and stuff like that, so you can do it over Zoom calls. But Mitra Lundy, M-E-T-R-A, Lundy, L-U-N-D-Y, and she's all about a clean living lifestyle where you're, you know, eating better and everything else like that. And it works. It definitely works, along with intermittent fasting. The intermittent fasting is probably the biggest thing. But then also some of the quote-unquote tips and tricks about eating cleanly and stuff like that. She's definitely great on that. And she has a book that's out, and you can get that on Amazon. Cycling is crucial for joint health, pressure without pounding. All right, cool. So what about cycling? Instead of cycling, what about, because I don't have the cycles in my gym, and then usually because of my big ass, I have to, you know, have a wider seat. But what about rowing, the rowing machine? I have that, so I can get on that. So I'll probably do that. Let me know what you guys think about that. I think there's something. Oh, okay, Afrotech. So Andre M, tell me more about Afrotech. What is that about? I'll probably even ask, but tell me now. But I'll ask Freeman's Journal about that. And if it's close, I mean, especially if it's in like Atlanta or even Jacksonville, I'll drive up or down and go check that out. Atlanta's 4 hours north of me, so. All right, but yeah, this is my old prototype. Yeah. All right, so let me get this power cable off here, and then I can let you guys go, because I want to sit my ass down for a little bit. What time is it? 12! Been streaming for a while. I'll check her out. Yeah, I think she's pretty good. Wrong is great. Okay, cool. Thank you, Salchi. Thank you, sure. All right. Yeah, so I'll incorporate that more and get that done. All right, so let's get to, we are in Texas. Oh, okay. It's a tech conference in Austin. Yeah, I probably won't be doing that. Not now. I guess you should never say never, but or not be so dismissive. All right, so we need to strip those cables. Strippers? Okay, sorry. Having flashbacks of last weekend. I think there's a new Doom movie. I don't think it's out yet, but it's gotta be. I also noticed Amazon has the Dungeons and Dragons movie, so I want to go watch that. Oh man, I forgot how to wire this thing. So I know green is ground, so that's pretty easy. Oh. Should not be center stage any longer. This should be. Go-getters, influencers, etc. You'll probably find another job to add to the list. Yeah. Definitely another skill. This is definitely one I want to add. But the job market is crazy out there. What I'm noticing is if you want a back-end developer job, you better be writing Java because that's what they're looking for. So I'm not sure if there's like something new about Java or something like that, but if you know Java, you will not be out of a job. Now, me personally, I am not a Java coder. I don't like the language. I write in Groovy, Groovy script, which is Java-like, but it is a pain to write in that. Personally. So the next thing I have to test out is, getting other people on the stream. I do supply chain in tech, and it's pretty lucrative industry also. But they don't hit us with RSUs like software folks. What are RSUs? Define that for me, please. RSUs. Yeah, what are RSUs? It's not an acronym that I know of. Another thing I noticed, in terms of it's really quiet in here. I have 3 overhead fans in this building, and just to circulate air, and that was when it got really hot in here. But I don't need them because one, just the cooling is so good. So black should be gold. The cooling is so good, because of the insulation and everything, and I have the AC unit. But those things don't kick on until like a certain temperature. So it has to be like really fucking hot outside. So I've done a couple things to like make this building quote unquote a little bit more efficient. Most of the power is of course in the lighting, which is very bright, and I need that for what I do. Oh. I wonder if he heard that. Passing gas and not class. But yeah, it's been real. Time to hit the streets. Restricted stock units. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. All right, Andre. Hey, man. Have a good time out there, bro. Be safe. Be safe. Be safe with your Ubers. That is kind of cool, too. Like, you know, with all the money that you pay for, like, living in a city, you know, all the stuff that you just don't see in terms of hidden costs and expenses, taxes and other things, high cost of living especially, things that are just kind of like baked into the cake, so to speak. It's nice when you have little things like that, like you're doing. It's nice when you have services and amenities like that. Like you're paying for it, but it's really nice to have. It really is nice to have. Like I miss that. Like I really do miss having stuff like that available to me. Like, all right, cool, I can take an Uber. My car broke down. I don't need to call my mom or anybody else. Like, you really do have to rely on family and friends, especially out here. Not that it's a bad deal, but, you know, they're cool. But it's like, as a person that is a loner, introvert, maybe you don't want to contact people. Maybe you're more of a person that is a giver than a user. You know, you give more than you take. Yeah, you're a giver more than a taker. So stuff like that. Yeah, that could that's nice in bigger city areas, and it works well. But you also have to be out in rural areas. You have to know people, and I mean, I'm not a person that's quote unquote outside much. I just work all day, and that's it. The only time I'm outside is when I go to the gym or some shit. But it's nice to have that. But one thing you don't get is the quiet. In those city areas, metropolitan areas, it is always going. Especially, I mean, you know, you live like here. I live next to a train or close to a train track, but there you can't escape the sound of the city, man. You just really can't escape that shit. So you're always gonna hear traffic and shit like that. You're gonna have to deal with traffic, especially if you're taking Ubers and shit. All right, so we're wired up. Yeah, especially if you're taking Ubers and shit, man. You're going to have to deal with the traffic. HTX is Houston. Oh. I'm a pro at coding. Show off. I'm just playing. Increases. Cool. I'm a pro at coding in Notepad++. While you hire me, will you hire me? Honestly, yeah. I mean, for the longest, my IDE of choice was a Linux terminal, and using Screen or almost like Tmux to split the screen up into like different sections, and then I would have Nano, or which is you know a text editor in terminal text editor, and I would run my I would edit my code in one portion of it, and then run my code in another portion of that screen, because Screen you could visually split up all the screens and have virtual terminals and stuff, and just keep on opening up multiple terminals and stuff. So yeah, I mean, I would hire you. That wouldn't be a big deal, as if I can actually do the hiring. At the end of the day, it's not so much like, oh my God, you code using this or code using that. It's really, you know, or like, oh, you don't use the finest of IDEs and stuff like that. IDEs, you know, like Visual Studio Code, Visual Studio, I think Eclipse, NetBeans, all those other ones. Like I just started using Visual Studio, and I made myself have to do that because it was just getting to the point where I just really needed to. And I never really did that. I never really, quote unquote, got on board with that stuff. Never liked it, so to speak. I like my terminal editor, and I could just move around in it and do all types of stuff. But with Visual Studio Code, or with just, you know, working with different companies and different code bases in different places, and, you know, going here to this company and then liking this, or this company and then liking that, you know, it's just easier just to do whatever they allow you to do in their computers and stuff like that over the years, you know. So you just adapt to whatever they give you. All right. Hopefully I don't fuck myself up here. So wish me luck. Hey, I did it. Okay, so this light is bright, but as I said, these lights in here are 7,000, oh, bro, you can get a condo in HTX for 120, 200K. I think you'd like HTX. HTX is Houston, yeah. I used to live in FTL. But yeah, I'd probably like Houston. You know, my biggest thing is I like quiet more. Not too much in terms of hustle and bustle, but I do like to be kind of close to stuff. So that's the only thing I miss. Like for me to get to a strip club, it's an hour and a half. But that's the trade-off. Like if you're in these places and you're far away from these places, man, the trade-off is that you're gonna be, you know, you're not gonna have access to those places like you used to. But that's the trade-off, man. That's the trade-off. Okay, so with this thing, you could switch super bright 27,000 lumens down to 21,000 lumens, and then 5K or 500K. I don't know what this means. I forgot what that meant. I don't know what that means. Oh, that might be, is that color or like warmth of the light? Anyways, the point is I want to have probably one of this in the over the cars, or one of these over the cars, and then about another 3 to 4 in just the garage area. So otherwise, I would have to get like 12 of these lights that I currently have. Or hold on. I would have to get 12 of these lights that I currently have in place, and I don't want to do that. So you're saying coding Java in a Linux terminal using Nano is a good skill? I wouldn't say skill. I mean, I don't think it's good or bad. It's just, is that you? Is that what you're comfortable in? I think you should be, like for instance, if they say, hey, listen, we use Visual Studio Code. All right, cool. You should be able to know how to use that tool. If they say, hey, we don't care what you use. Cool. Use what you're comfortable with that you can move around fast in. I code in JavaScript myself, which is totally different than Java. It shares maybe a close namesake, but it is not the same at all. So I code in JavaScript, which is interpreted language versus a compiled language. I think Java is a compiled language, like C and all that other shit is compiled languages, or are compiled languages. All right, so let's test this out. I want to turn off all the lights in here. Turn out the lights. And it's cool, like I have, like not ambient lighting, but I have like night lights in here. So it'll get dark. But the cameras, I didn't think about that, but the cameras are night vision cameras. So they've all clicked on. You can't hear it, but yeah, so it clicks on the night vision. So that's really cool. That's awesome. That's really fucking awesome. All right, so you still see me, but then you'll see some bright spots here and there. And those are my, there's these plug-in square lights, which are freaking awesome. I love those, or love those things there. So let's see what this thing does. I mean, it should be pretty hot, so I don't know how long I can hold on to it for. Holy shit box. This is too bad. It's bright though. It's brighter than a motherfucker. Oh man. So it lights up the whole area, but I'm still gonna need, this is good for taller spaces. I'm still gonna need quite a bit. So let's see here. Oh, okay. So this changes the warmth of the light to 4K from 500K. So that's cool. So I could change the warmth or make it warmer. And then this is the brightness. All right. I'll probably do this. No, actually, 500K. I think I'd go for a warmer light like this. You guys can't really notice the difference. But, yeah, that's bright as fuck. That's cool. So I would need quite a few of these, hanging them up high. All right, let me unplug that. And then I want to, where is, I know I just had it. Trying to find extension cable. Where that? 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 Y'all can still see me while I'm dancing. Where's that? All right, cool. Yeah. Okay. I shouldn't have used this one. I have a shorter one. Actually, I don't fucking need it at all. All right. All right, so let's hang them high. So so it comes with a metal cable that you can use to hang it, which is cool. So let's see if I can mount this thing or kind of get it mounted and see what I can do with it. Oh shit. Kind of like these views. In terms of camera position, like I've had the parts and stuff for a long time to get this whole setup going, and I am glad that I finally, I'm using it. So I'm really happy about that. What I'm probably gonna do is when the garage gets put up, I'm gonna meet with somebody tomorrow about seal coating the floors from day one. So once that is seal coated, then I'll start moving stuff into the garage, and then I'll just have somebody do it, like some young guy or something like that. Get it done. My neighbor uses this young guy to get his shit done. Trying to figure out the way to do this. But yeah, he uses this guy that goes to high school or something like that to do his, like, small tasks around the house and stuff. So this light, by the way, was like $160 something. Not horrible or anything, but it is going to be pretty pricey to put a whole bunch of them in there to get like 6 of them. So excuse me. All right. Okay, we'll do it like that. All right, cool. Okay. Enough dicking around. Let's get it done. Okay. Oh. Please don't drop the new light that you just bought, Michael, because that is going to fuck up the day. Anyways. All right. There we go. Okay. How many watts are those puppies drawing? Let's see. It doesn't say. It says UV volt. U volt is 120 to 347 volts. Oh, how many watts though? I always have a problem with watts and amperage. 193 watts. Is that a lot? Yeah, I always have a problem with watt and amperage. Like watts, amperage, and volts. There it is. And figuring out, you know, the difference between, not the difference, but, or keeping track of the difference. Sorry, hold on. Keeping track of the difference as well as the conversions. Oh, okay, sound is still good. All right, good. Like I'm monitoring the whole setup as I go along. I mean, in here, it's super, it's not bad. So, damn, this ain't bad at all. You know, it's just how it would be when it's hung. So I think I can get away with 5 of these up high. And this is a warmer light setting. Oh my God, it's fucking blinding, that's for damn sure. I should wear my gloves. Yeah, I think I'll get 5 of these. I think that's cutting into the thing. To the wood beam up there. Definitely should have worn my gloves. Okay, this is not too bad. I have to watch the playback, but I don't know, it's kind of the same difference. Yeah, it's kind of the same difference. I may need quite a few of these. Fuck. But it's cool, the mounting mechanism and everything. Like for instance, I like this light This light I like in terms of it, you know, I don't know. I mean, I was expecting not so much better, but better. Like, I don't think it's bad, but I kind of see, what I'll probably do is, once all the electrical is in place, I'll decide what I'll do for lighting. Because I might put more of these up or something. I also don't like to return stuff, so that's a problem. Damn, this shit's kind of fucking hot. Yeah, but 193 watts. But yeah, this ain't bad. This is not bad at all. All right, I'm gonna turn this off. Let it also chill out. You know, and also I have a ton of lighting in here too. Like, I have a lot of lighting. Like, it's almost overkill. This isn't too hot, so that's good. All right, so I'll leave this here for now. I'll let that cool down before I try. Actually, no, I can. No, I can. I don't want to have it on its face with it being that hot. Yeah, but these lights are pretty decent. I mean, I'm not super impressed with them, but they're also not bad. Times 6, yes, that's a lot. Oh, Jesus. Oh, what am I gonna do then? Well, the other one's gonna be times 12, so I have it on my phone. I took a picture of the other light that I want to use, or these lights up here that I already use. Let's see what I have. And I won't have them on all the time, of course. But yeah, let's go look on the Lowe's website. Check them out. Do some price comparisons. Ooh, back to the computer, Batman. And I want to have like ample shelf space and storage as well too, so. Yeah, so I'm 6, that's a lot. Oof. Okay. Um, 259, 212, 2124. Four-foot LED light. 85 watts of electricity, right? So 85 watts. I wonder how that looked. Excuse me. Oh, okay, cool. So 85 watts times 12, that's like 1,020 watts versus, how do I make this? How do I clear it? Oh, okay, 193 watts times 6. About the same. I won't be using them all the time though, and what I'll probably have as well is maybe I'll have like maybe a timer or motion sensor on it. Motion sensors are annoying, but if anything, I'll have at least to where I can control it via like an app or something like that, and then I'll have some cameras and stuff in there as well. Yeah. Okay. It's something to consider. So that's good to, I guess, a comparison. So that's still 150 something. Is it 150? So 85 times 12, 1020, 58 minus 10, 20, 138 more watts. Yeah, I don't even know how much the seal coating is gonna cost tomorrow. Oh my god, I know that shit's gonna be expensive. If that shit's anywhere under $5,000, like that'll be actually a godsend. So as it is, I probably won't like I can probably get in the garage and put stuff in there, but I won't be able to do that until like much later. Much later. I'm just looking at something. Anyways. Alright, cool. Hey guys, I am going to end the stream now. Thanks for those that watched. I'll go to this one here. Thanks for those that watched and joined me here tonight. Yeah, tomorrow I'll be putting up a stream. Tomorrow I'll be putting up a stream, and I will be talking to our brother Freeman's Journal about his journey working with the AWS certificate and getting that. One thing that was really cool about the video that he did with that is that you can set up actual call centers in AWS. And I think that's pretty fucking awesome. Like, that's huge. That's fucking huge to actually have that capability. So that's definitely something that I want to hear more about. I sent that off to like brothers like Ed, where they do the call center stuff. So I think that's going to be pretty fucking cool, man. All right. With that being said, thank you as always. Appreciate you guys. Love you. I'm not looking too fucking bad in this. Like I'm kind of liking where the. I mean, it's still a lot of fat, but it's like, you know, less. Oh, I just fucking cramped my bicep. Son of a bitch. And we're back. So yeah, there's like this muscle in there and stuff. I'm liking that. I'm getting kind of swole, man. It's just kind of good considering that, you know, I haven't been doing well with the dieting and stuff and working out, especially. Fucking, oh, man, I ain't gonna lie, man. Like, there is a difference. Looking a little bit on the swole side. Anyways, hopefully nobody's listening. With that being said, thank you all so much. Love you all. Hey, listen, I wish you guys all the best. And, you know, go out there and get your dreams or something. All right. Talk to you later. Peace. Oh, I'm gonna try my new thing. And